Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome, everybody. You are now listening to FSAP. And if you don't know what that stands for, that is Freestyle Anime Podcasts.
Yes, sir.
We are here with Rico over here to my right. We got Ty over here to my left. And we got CJ over here to my other left. All right, we're going to do this right. We're going to start off strong. We're going to get this podcast going, give you guys what you need. Your nightly prescription that the doctor told you to get of anime podcast, all right? And we're here to supply it, all right? Stay tuned. We got some good points coming up. I got my FM radio voice on to let you know how smooth we come in with this program, all right? Stay tuned. You will not be disappointed.
Hold on. Tell them what we sipping on, man.
We sipping on... The label's not even on the bottle. I just know it's some good tequila.
The El Comando.
Oh, El Comando. If you don't know what that means commando in Spanish, all right? Grande tequila. Big tequila.
I hope
big
it does,
boy
because you
type
said that with a
things,
lot
all
of
right?
confidence.
Are you sipping on it?
Boss.
All right, then.
Hey, man.
Freestyle anime. Freestyle what? Freestyle Freestyle anime. Yeah, Demon Slam, I catch him dog. Freestyling every time we talk. 1 piece away from fortune and fame. Can't switch up on the game, that's my ninja way. Ain't doing that talking, we got more to say. Write your name in my book, that'll see your fate. Better hit up Deku, hope he say the date. Better hit up Deku, hope he say the day. Freestyling about anime. Every day, freestyling about anime. Every day, freestyling about anime. Every day, anime. I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. Sorry with a slice, nigga, I'm gone. Sorry with a slice, nigga, I'm gone.
Welcome back to another episode of Freestyle Anime Podcast. Of course, we brought our boy Nick back. If you've seen some of our episodes,
OGs know about
you know Nick. He always got the damn intros. He always got the
Yes, sir.
ladies. We gonna put on some Luther Vandross.
That Luther Vandross.
That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for something spicy like that.
Definitely set this party all right.
Yo. So we brought Nick on because Nick saw CJ's blasphemy, of course, on Itachi, his Itachi takes.
Of course.
And
Yes,
a lot of
sir.
people were dragging him. So we brought a huge Naruto fan to defend our boy Itachi
Huge
today.
Itachi fan, if anything.
Yeah. He came to step for his boy because he was getting very disrespectful over
Yes, absolutely.
there. Yeah.
So he's going to attack some of the points I made. I'm going to reiterate some of the points I made because I didn't, my points didn't come off as well as I wanted to. So I'm just going to retouch up on my points and try to see if Nixon's got some merit to what he's trying to say about how I so-called slandered his boy.
Yeah.
Right. And as far as my perspective, it's been a long time since I watched Naruto. I'm kind of rusty on some of the stuff here, but I read some of the comments. I saw the other podcasts, saw some of the arguments being made. So I'm going to try and be the kind of neutral mind here. So I'm going to hear his argument, and then we'll see if we can foster some constructive conversation here.
Right.
He's going to be an Itachi fan by the time we're done.
I don't think so.
Ty, you got any beef with Itachi? Is there some stuff
I
you
never
saw
had any
that?
beef with Itachi.
So were you on CJ's point?
Were you? I saw his points that he was making. It made sense. It made some sense what he was talking about, given the knowledge I have of the series. So
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see what the other side of the argument is. 'Cause I saw
Alright.
some comments that were also making some sense too. So
Yes.
And I'm a very logical person. I like to break things down and get to the meat and potatoes of it all, as it
for
were.
real.
So I'm gonna be asking a lot of clarifying questions.
Yeah, I should read some of the comments that
That is
we got
true.
told
Yeah,
CJ.
yeah.
And
we gonna
also
let CJ
got,
reiterate.
we got Rico over there with the
point.
laptop so we could fact check.
Yeah.
So we can have some of that fact checking going on. Anything we're not sure if he got the laptop right there, we can look it up real quick and we can put some
Yeah.
clarification on it.
So-
Just to, it's a long series.
No,
People
for real,
forget
for
certain
real.
things.
We gonna pause right here. I gotta go grab my phone. So you wanna reiterate your point first, or you want me to read off some comments that came at you?
Okay, so I'm gonna reiterate my points first. So basically, I really don't think Itachi was as great as people make him out to be in the show. Don't get me wrong, I understand the cool factor of Itachi, but I feel like that really, it really kind of clouds a lot of people's vision of what he actually did in the show. Everybody, you know, they got the diehard Itachi fans who think he could take on Madara, that he was taking on Obito, he could take out all these people just because, you know, he's just that guy. No feats to back it up. He's just that guy. Y'all believe that he's just, you know, he's there and he's just a cool older brother that came through and he could do anything. Don't get me wrong. He has good feats. He is an exceptional ninja. But when he comes compared to some of the upper echelons of Naruto, I feel like he just does not hold the weight of some of the heavy hitters in the show. And apparently people out here think that Kishimoto had to kill him off just so he could get him out the show because he had every answer to every little thing, which, once again, is not true. That's a myth. Kishimoto never actually came out and said he had to kill the boy. But, you know, y'all can believe whatever. But go ahead.
Okay. My rebuttal to you is Itachi is a heavy hitter in the show, and he does compare to the other heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters like who? Give me an example of who you think he compares to.
Okay, now here's a heavy hitter. The Hokages are heavy hitters.
Think
All
Itachi
right.
compares to the Hokages?
Itachi can be compared to Hokages, yes.
In terms of strength or in terms of like intelligence, in terms of everything, or just overall?
In terms of intelligence and in terms of strength, yes. Who else is a heavy hitter? Obviously Naruto and Sasuke.
Okay.
Right? Who else are heavy hitters? The great Sennin. You know what I'm saying? Orochimaru, Jiraiya, Tsunade. They're some heavy hitters. Now, who also have some heavy hitters? You know what I'm saying? The Kages of the other villages. But I'm not going to name a whole list.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Itachi is a heavy hitter. Think about it. If Itachi did not get involved in this war, their turnout would not be where it's at. If Itachi did not get involved, they lose in that war.
You mean you're
This is my first point because he stopped the reanimation
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
by
Yes, he did.
himself.
Was he by himself, Nixon?
Okay,
Was he by himself?
he
Nixon?
wasn't by himself, but he could. You know what? He stopped. I'm gonna just say this. He stopped the reanimation. Let's go right there. He stopped the reanimation. If Itachi did not stop that reanimation, because think about it, they still gotta go against Madara and all the dead Kages at once. There is no way Naruto and Sasuke is beating all that power. Without
Alright.
Itachi, this war, the war is over.
Okay, so
Hold on, CJ.
What happened?
Before CJ gets off his points, a lot of people in the comments were saying CJ never watched Naruto.
apparently I never watched Naruto, so that was another thing.
was so bad he don't watch Naruto.
He was like, "Oh yeah, y'all, you never watched Naruto." I was like, "Okay, I'll let it slide." But anything else before I attack his point?
Go ahead.
Bro, clearly you watch Naruto on Instagram Reels.
Exactly. I mean, one thing about that one comment, the amount of wink that Itachi gets on Instagram Reels. If I watch Naruto through Instagram Reels, I'll think Itachi's the god of Shinobi himself. Honestly, there's
That's
not that
true,
many
man.
people out here who actually see Itachi for who he is. Y'all wink that man so hard on Instagram, but
Go
now
ahead.
I'm gonna attack.
Stay your point. Go ahead.
Itachi and Madara.
I'm gonna state my point against Nixon. Yes, okay. So Itachi did stop the reanimation jutsu, and he did come out with one of the hardest lines in the series when he said when Kabuto said that this jutsu was perfect, it has no weaknesses, and he straight up told him the weakness is my existence. I was like, okay, that goes hard. That was a hard line. You got that, Itachi. I understood, but please explain to me one thing. Is it or is it not true that the only reason why Itachi went to stop Kabuto in the first place is because he failed in one of his plans? It was a silver lining in one of his failures. You know what I'm saying? Because let's not forget the whole reason why the bird was in Naruto that brainwashed Itachi. Because remember, Itachi was being controlled. The only reason why that bird was in Naruto is because Itachi was planning that if Sasuke were to kill him and take his eyes, that the next time Naruto was going to fight Sasuke, he was going to brainwash Sasuke into staying and protecting the village. That plan failed. Because what happened? He ended up running into Naruto before Naruto could run into Sasuke. So that was an F. That's a failure right there. That's failure number one.
Okay.
So the only reason he stopped the reanimation jutsu is because of failure. Then on top of that, it's even worse because if his plan were to succeed, like you said, the war would have lost. They would have lost the war because then they had reanimations all running around while they're still trying to fight Madara and Obito, correct?
Okay. Valid point. But how can you fault that on Itachi when that's just an occurrence of events?
I'm faulting that on Itachi.
How can you give him that F? You gave him an F on something that's beyond his control.
Okay, so here, and this is why I give him the F, because me personally, and this is going to be my main point, Itachi's plan just did not make sense to me personally.
Before you get into that,
And I'm just want go ahead. I mean,
for the no, because I'm just thinking about the viewers that didn't see the IG post. Some of our listeners that didn't see them either. Kind of want to play them the clip so they could hear what you said, so everyone could kind of like be on the same.
Go ahead.
Where we're at the same
just
point,
edit the clip in
basically.
there.
Oh no, Instagram replace your audio. Yo, they did. Hold on.
Why did
All
they
right,
replace
go
it?
ahead and continue, because probably the music.
In the background.
I'll find.
But you
find
can still
where I
edit it
posted.
in at this point, right?
I know where I edited it.
Yeah.
Go
So-
ahead.
I'm gonna just break down why I feel like Itachi's plan wasn't the best plan, because I'm gonna just go right into meat and potatoes of everything.
Go ahead.
Very beginning.
Oh, I found it.
From the very beginning.
I found it.
Hold on.
Okay,
From the very
okay.
beginning. Itachi's plan was, I'm going to take out my clan to
Yes.
protect the village.
Yes.
Because he chose the village over the clan. Understand?
Correct.
I'm understanding. He was
Correct.
right to do so. He was right to do so.
Correct.
He thought, no, he was right to do so.
He was right.
So, he then, from there, was like, the only way to save my brother, which I guess was the one he loved the most, was to kill everybody off and leave his brother alive. He left the brother in the village, right?
Correct.
He wanted Sasuke to get stronger. I understand that point. A lot of people made that point in the comments. Oh, Itachi wanted his brother to get stronger. Itachi wanted him to protect the village. Understood. Itachi never wanted him to leave the village, though. He wanted him to get stronger, but he never wanted him to leave the village. And a lot of people don't understand that, because why would Itachi want his brother to go with Orochimaru seeking power? He never wanted him to go to Orochimaru, right? Okay. But to his point, he drove his brother insane. Why would you do that? I understand you want your brother to be stronger. You literally traumatized him twice. You showed him how you killed his parents twice using genjutsu. Something that put Kakashi in the hospital for like 4 weeks. Or I don't know the exact days. Don't quote me on the days. But you put Kakashi in the hospital, right?
Okay.
You did that to your younger brother when he was a jit,
Okay.
and then again when you came back to make sure that everybody understood that you were still alive.
Okay.
And you don't think that's going to leave long-lasting effects on his mental health
Okay.
and drive him away from the village?
Okay. Here's my rebuttal.
What's your rebuttal?
Now, based on your other posts, you said that Itachi is intelligent, but any other Hokage is intelligent, but they're idiots.
No. What I said was...
Let me play it.
Wait, go ahead and play it. Go ahead and play it.
Smart as everybody thinks he was. Itachi wasn't as smart as everybody thinks he was. I don't understand where y'all get this notion that Itachi's a genius in Naruto-verse when he really isn't. And a lot of people fall back on the fact that they said he thought like a Hokage at 7 years old. Naruto's a Hokage, and he's an idiot. So is the first Hokage, also an idiot. A genius when fighting, but an idiot when it comes to everything else. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not all the Hokages are the smartest. Look at Tsunade, she had a gambling problem. Anyway, Itachi really wasn't that guy when it came to smartness, like when it came to intelligence. Everybody likes to put out the fact that he made a plan to try to get Sasuke back into the village. It didn't work. Every step of that plan failed. He had his younger brother hate him for something he did not do, where he could have took 5 minutes to explain the severity of his actions. Instead, he decided to traumatize his younger brother, basically commit a self-righteous suicide because he didn't want to tell Sasuke the truth. Then once Sasuke left the village, he tried to get him to come back by using Naruto because he knew he failed. That was a terrible plan. That was a terrible plan from the beginning. You didn't even cover up your tracks. You left everybody who knew about the plan alive, so you knew Sasuke was going to figure it out eventually. It doesn't make sense. This just doesn't make sense. Every plan he had just failed.
So that was CJ's take
Okay.
on IG. Go ahead,
Now
Nick.
here's my rebuttal. Itachi is intelligent in terms of critical thinking. He is a critical thinker. When it comes to he's thinking 10 steps ahead before the game. Before he invented the game, he's 10 steps ahead.
Okay.
Here's what he did. Yes, he did put his brother through that. He did traumatize him. Think about it. How does a Sharingan gain power?
Hatred.
Emotion.
Yeah.
He's trying to evoke emotion so he can organically get the power.
Right.
Yeah.
We learned because we in the beginning was all confused on why is he doing all this, and later on, when we learn how the Sharingan really works, it reflects back to what Itachi did, and it all makes sense. To your point, he did not want him to go to Orochimaru seeking power. He wanted him. That's why we had him in that chokehold up on the wall, and he said, "You do not have enough hate. That hate is what's going to make him stronger."
Okay.
He's saying you're getting there, but you're not there yet. Get more hate, your eyes get stronger. Then you're on my level.
All right. So here's this. I like that you brought that up because here's the point that I
Spicy.
always wanted to make. He wanted Sasuke's eyes to evolve, correct? That's what everybody says online.
Correct,
That's what everybody has. This,
And
I have a hold on.
little time out. In that fight between them, you can sense Itachi's pride in Sasuke's eyes when he said, "With your eyes, what do you see?"
Right.
And he threw like 10 different genjutsus at 10 different genjutsus and a Tsukiyomi at him.
Right.
And he broke through all of them.
All right.
Go
Understand.
ahead, to your point.
Now here's my point. So originally, for you to get the Mangekyo Sharingan, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fact check this. You needed to either kill somebody you love or someone you love really dearly has to die, correct?
Or a huge disappointment in oneself.
Who gained
You know, I'm just saying that, but go ahead.
You want me to
wait,
tell
who-
you what was given a line?
Yeah.
While the Sharingan simply requires an intense emotion of any kind, the Mangekyo Sharingan requires a person to be traumatized by the death of a loved one. In the manga, Sasuke's Mangekyo Sharingan is the only one with inverted color scheme, boosting red design and black.
Yeah. But you see what he said. For Mangekyo Sharingan, someone you love has to die, right? So here's my thing.
Right here. It requires a person to be traumatized by the death of a loved one.
Okay, here's my point. All right?
Go ahead.
Itachi's plan was Sasuke is going to get the Mangekyo Sharingan. How? By killing him, right? But Sasuke didn't love him at that point.
No. Because you just said he traumatized him by showing him how he killed his parents twice.
Yeah.
That's the traumatized by the death of a loved one.
But here's my point. Okay, so he didn't get. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
That's the traumatized.
Hold on. No. Because the first time he traumatized him, Sasuke didn't even have the original Sharingan unlocked completely. So how are you going to try to give him the Mangekyo? That didn't even make sense. That's your first mistake. That's
Okay.
his first mistake. I'm sorry.
okay.
Second
Go ahead.
time.
Go ahead.
He still didn't have the full Sharingan. He had two Tomi.
Okay.
So once again, you traumatized him for what? Because he still couldn't unlock Mangekyo. You can't skip the steps. You can't go from 2 Tomi to Mangekyo. You have to have 3 Tomi. So you traumatized them twice for no reason. If that's the way you want to look at it, because that's not why I think he traumatized him. I think he just did that so he could hate him. I feel like Itachi's plan was, I'm gonna get him to hate me so he can come kill me, and then he gonna unlock Mangekyo Sharingan. But that doesn't even work either because he didn't love you. You know why he didn't love you? Because he didn't know what you did. He hated you. He hated you. The only other way he was to kill, get the Mangekyo Sharingan is if he killed Naruto, the only other person he actually cared about, which he refused to do.
Yeah,
he
but I
had
felt-
the opportunity to,
But-
Hold on,
he
but I feel
refused
like he
to do
still
it.
did kind of love Itachi.
He did not.
But notice
He did
how
not.
when he killed
He did
Itachi,
not.
notice how when he killed Itachi,
He was crying.
Exactly.
You know why he was? No. Was he crying when he killed Itachi? No, he wasn't. What
'Cause
happened
he-
was
no,
it
he
was
felt-
raining.
Fact check that.
It was raining when he killed Itachi because he made it rain. He wasn't crying because he killed Itachi. Itachi came up to him and did the same thing he used to do to him as a younger brother and tapped him on the forehead, and the blood from him tapping on the forehead ran down to his eyes, and he just went like this. He didn't cry. Then he passed out. You know why Sasuke awakened his Mangekyo Sharingan? Because he learned the truth about Itachi after the fact. That's when he loved Itachi. Because he learned from Obito.
Yeah.
He learned from Obito.
Sasuke cried because he learned the truth about his brother
Exactly,
Itachi.
from
how he killed those-
Obito. But here's another point that Itachi failed at. He tried to kill Obito before Obito told him the truth. So you didn't want Sasuke to find out the truth. So you didn't want Sasuke to evolve his Sharingan. So
Wait,
all the people at home saying Itachi wanted Sasuke to evolve his Sharingan so he could be stronger, he obviously didn't.
Now let me say
But-
this though.
but
he
Sigrid. Let
obviously
me-
didn't.
hold
But
on,
hear
hold
me
on.
out. Okay,
Hold on, let me say this.
Go ahead.
I think both of the factors played a part. The traumatized that Itachi was trying to put Sasuke through played enough part for Sasuke to hate him. And then when Sasuke found out the truth, he had this overall realization like, oh shit, I fucked
No,
up.
but what he's saying is that wasn't
Go ahead,
part of
Ty.
the original
That was
equation.
exactly.
So-
Itachi didn't want him to find out the truth.
Go ahead, Ty. Go
Itachi
ahead.
went out his way for to hide the truth from Sasuke.
Yeah,
Sasuke
but-
found out because he couldn't kill Obito.
You don't think he still would have? He still had the eyes a little bit though before.
All right,
not. It's either you have it or you don't.
consolidate.
Let's let Ty speak. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
okay, to consolidate it so that we can hopefully keep everything along. Itachi's plan thus far: kill the parents, right? Kill the village, essentially. Traumatize Sasuke, the clan. Traumatize Sasuke. Get him the Tome. Get him the Sharingan stronger over time, right? Until he got the 3 Tome. Then at that point, he has to lose a loved one to unlock the Mangekyou Sharingan, right?
Correct.
Essentially.
Essentially.
So we can establish at that point, seemingly, that the initial 2 traumatic experiences was to strengthen the base Sharingan, as it were.
Okay.
Correct? Do you think that contributed to the Mangekyou at all?
I feel like it did.
How so?
Because to get to that point, you need that trauma. You need
That's
without
true.
that trauma,
But
you don't get to that point.
Here's my rebuttal on that, though.
But I'm saying
Because-
more specifically to the Mangekyou itself.
Yeah.
To the Mangekyou itself, Sasuke needed that trauma of his clan getting slaughtered and him killing his brother.
All right, so
But the
Go
reason
ahead.
why, but this is where this is where Itachi's critical thinking is elite. It's on another level. He did not want Sasuke to know the truth because he knew Sasuke would go after the village. He knew that. That's why he stopped him. Because if he straight up told Sasuke the truth from the beginning, you don't think Sasuke's gonna be like, you know what, Itachi, you my dog. I see what they,
No.
this is the real enemy.
Them-
Let's
yeah.
burn down the village.
Hold on. Let me tell you
hold
why.
on before you
Let
go.
me
I
explain
want
why
to
not.
back up before you go. I want to back up what they're saying online. Sasuke Mangekyou Sharingan activated when his brother died. He did not kill him, but witnessed his death. Even though he hated him, was traumatic enough to activate it. After this, Sasuke eventually inherited the eyes. This made him activate the internal Mangekyou Sharingan.
That's
So-
that's EMS. That's not what we're talking about.
Okay.
But this is what I'm gonna say to Nixon, because one, that goes against Itachi's wisdom, because you had ample amount of time to sit Sasuke down and tell him, explain to him why you did what you did. You're just assuming that if I tell Sasuke the truth, he's automatically going to hate the village, which is true. He did hate the village when he found out the truth. But you know why he hated the village when he found out the truth? Because you let someone else tell him. Because Obito told him.
That's
And-
not necessarily the case.
but listen,
It don't matter who told him. The truth is the truth is
yeah,
the truth.
No. You know why I say that's not true? Because when Itachi came back and Sasuke saw Itachi come back, the first thing he wanted to know is, why did you do all of this? And then Itachi gave him the drive to find out the truth about the Uchihas. That's why he went to the Hokages. Remember, he went to the Hokages to find out the truth about the Uchihas and what happened between Madara and Hashirama, and to find out why the Uchihas are the way they are. Am I lying?
I know you're a little lost there too, because I'm lost there too. Because are you talking about at the end when
I'm
they
talking
fought?
about right in the middle of the fourth Great Shinobi War, when he went to
When
the
they-
past Hokages.
when they got done fighting Kabuto.
Yeah.
And he saw Itachi.
Uh huh.
All right.
Did he remember Itachi and them spoke a little bit, not too much.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yes.
And in that moment, that gave him enough drive to be like, okay, I'm gonna revive Orochimaru because Orochimaru knows how to get the past Hokages back alive.
Okay.
So that's what his goal. Am I lying? Am I
Okay.
lying?
Okay.
You can fact check it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
my thing is, because Obito was the original one who told him, of course, Obito can make it out to be however he wants him to be, because he's the one who wants to manipulate Sasuke in the beginning,
Going
at
after
the end
the
of the day.
village.
Because Sasuke that hates the village is going to do what I want him to do. I'm going to use that to my advantage to get him to do my bidding,
All right,
basically.
so I will say at that point, I kind of have to concede to CJ a little bit, because it seems like Itachi kind of got himself between a rock and a hard place there, where he was just like, okay, if I tell Sasuke the truth, then he's going to hate the village.
Yeah.
But if I don't tell him the truth, then he doesn't love me and he doesn't unlock the Mangekyou Sharingan, right? So it seems like those are the two options that he had there. And he really chose neither.
he really didn't choose any, exactly.
Wait, no, but he did put him through all that. Did help him awaken it though? He put him through all the
I
trauma.
mean,
Well, no,
You
no,
can
but what
say it,
specifically
you said
awoke him, because I didn't hear any disagreement there. What specifically awoke the Mangekyou Sharingan in him was Obito telling him the truth
No,
and
but
restoring
I
his
also
love
know-
for Itachi in that moment.
No, I think both played Because
No, but I'm saying
that
if
trauma of
Obito-
him. No. Listen,
Yeah.
but that trauma of him seeing his brother died at his hands, basically. Even though we all know Itachi let him kill him.
That's-
But that trauma of still seeing his brother died played a role.
No, of course, it did play a role. But what I'm saying is,
hold on,
if
hold on.
Obito didn't tell the truth, would he have unlocked his Mangekyo
Now, how
Sharingan?
about this? If someone else killed Itachi and then he found out the truth later, will he still get the Mangekyo Sharingan?
Probably, honestly.
Wait, probably How? Because
it's-
he would have
hold on,
felt he
hold
would
on,
have felt
hold on,
that
hold
he
on.
didn't get to do the killing.
He
that-
doesn't necessarily have to be you who do the killing, because Itachi awakened his Mangekyo Sharingan when Susui died.
Yeah.
Susui killed himself. He jumped off the edge. Itachi didn't kill him. He said, "Whoop."
Yeah, no.
Know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
you saw a beloved one die.
Yeah,
Basically.
don't get me wrong. Yes, but if he would have saw someone kill Itachi and then learned the facts about Itachi later, it's possible. I'm not saying it happened.
I think it
What
would've been
happened?
less possible.
I say it's possible. But the thing I'm saying to you, Rico, is you're saying that him seeing his brother die played a role. But the thing is, he didn't unlock the Sharingan. I'm going based on what we saw in the manga and the
Yeah.
show. He did not unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan until after Obito told him. We don't know if he had it before or after he saw Itachi die. All we know is Obito told him the truth about Itachi after Itachi passed, and that's when he unlocked the Sharingan.
But that was
Mangekyo
like a
Sharingan.
few scenes after. Though,
Yeah,
and
that
he
was,
left the
that was
cave.
totally at the end of the show.
It was the same.
But I'm gonna say this
episode.
though. I'm
That
gonna say
was
this
totally at the
though.
end of the show.
That was the
If
same
Itachi
episode.
was still walking and he found out the truth, that's not unlocking shit for him.
No, I'm saying if Itachi was still alive. You saying Itachi was still alive?
If Itachi was
That's
still
my point.
alive and
Yes.
Obito told him the truth,
Yeah.
that's not enough. It's the
I'm saying-
traumatic
No.
of the death.
Well,
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
but
saying,
wait,
that's what
wait.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If someone else killed Itachi and he found out the truth, I still think it's possible. I think it's unlikely,
yeah.
but I think it's possible.
No, because what I think the truth recontextualizes the situation, which turns Itachi into somebody that Sasuke loves again. But I think
yes,
that Sasuke
yes.
hated Itachi, but then when he found out the truth, then he loved Itachi, right?
Yes.
and that is what made the death
But
go
Ty-
from something that wouldn't activate the Mangekyo Sharingan to one that would.
But Ty, he had to go through those events. If he
No,
did
of
not go,
course.
if Itachi didn't put those events in place for him to go through, it wouldn't have unlocked.
No,
the
yeah, but
Mangekyo
here's my
unless he
point.
found out the truth.
here's
That's
my
my
point.
point.
Did
on
it
that
turn him into really loving Itachi because he was just conflicted?
Yeah,
He was more
conflicted.
No, no.
Because
he still had hate.
Because he was shocked.
No,
Like,
no,
there's
no.
no way that this is true.
It didn't. Because I think it did, because at that point he straight up said he was going to destroy the Itachi in the name. He's going to destroy the village in the name of Itachi. Remember, that's why he went after Danzo. That's why he went after the Five Kage Summit. Remember that. He hated the village because what they did to his clan and what they did to his brother, who he now loves. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because love and hate are really
So,
two sides of the opposite coin.
Now
you know?
that brings me back to Itachi's plan. If you never had the intention to tell Sasuke the truth, how can you say that your plan of I'm gonna get Sasuke the Mangekyo Sharingan is gonna go through? You never had the intention. You hid your hand out any time you could have told Sasuke the truth. You hid your hand. You went to Naruto. You went to make sure Danzo didn't say nothing. You made sure that they knew you was alive. You told Danzo, if you go near my brother, I'm going to leak all the village information to all the other enemy villages. You went through all this stuff to hide your hand instead of just have a conversation with your little brother.
But you don't think Itachi knows his little brother more than anybody? The man was there when the man was born. You don't think he would have realized no matter what words I choose, the basis of this conversation is going to turn this man rogue against the village. And guess what? Now I got to kill him.
You think Itachi
Because
would've
to
killed him?
Itachi, it's village over everything.
So to CJ's
You
point,
don't think that could have happened? So he was
I'm not
literally
saying
in
that-
a rock. He was literally between a rock and a hard place.
I'm not
he
saying-
had to play
I'm not
his
saying
cards
that's-
correctly, and he played them to the T.
I'm not saying that's not possible. All I'm saying is I'd rather have the conversation and have the opportunity to change his mind right then and there than him find out when I'm dead and gone. Because now when you're dead and gone, it looks like, hey, I don't have no hands in this business no more. I tried to do what I could when I was alive. It didn't work. Oh,
Okay,
that's not my business no more.
So you're choosing to not have any hands at all, or have to kill your little brother.
You think he would have to kill him? I don't think he would
Let me
have to
tell you
kill him.
something. Let me tell you something. The first Hokage said he'll kill his own son for the village.
Yeah, he did. He did.
That's how hard that will of fire is, and Itachi has that will of fire. You
I
don't think he'll
understand
kill his
that.
So if
But Naruto has that same will of fire.
If they sat down and had this conversation, and Sasuke said, by the end of the day,
But-
this village is done because of what they did to you. Now Itachi, now you force something, now I gotta kill you.
But here's the
Now you're
thing.
done.
Here's the
You're
thing.
toast.
Here's
You're
the thing, though.
cooked.
The fact
Flip
that you
over,
didn't even try.
Get some salt.
Because Let me
put
ask
it
you
on your
something.
back
Let me ask you something.
because you are cooked.
Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this. Is
Cooking
what,
jutsu.
what Madara tried to
Cooking
do
style.
What Madara tried to do
Oil
with
jutsu.
is what Madara tried to do at the end of the series with the Tsukuyomi on the moon, was that a evil plan?
No,
That wasn't an evil plan. To put everybody on the genjutsu. So
because
that-
he would get everybody the life that they want. It just would not have been reality.
yes, but that's taking away their free will.
Yeah, I don't think it's inherently evil. I think it's removing the agency from the people. It's
so-
good intentioned.
Taking
but-
away someone's free will isn't evil, inherently evil. Taking away someone's free will is not inherently evil. That's what I'm hearing. It's basically brainwashing on the higher level.
But you get whatever you want in your life, in your mind.
Yes. That,
So
but-
how do you know the difference between
so
reality
if it
if
wasn't
what's
evil,
in your
why,
mind?
why fight against it? Why did the whole world go against it?
Because it's not reality.
Exactly, because it's wrong.
It's straight up wrong.
Platitudes.
It's wrong.
Moral
in a
platitudes,
sense,
really.
it's wrong.
Okay, in a sense, it's wrong.
It's
right?
wrong.
Okay,
Madara wasn't entirely evil. Like he did not want to watch the world burn. But how he went about bringing world peace was the wrong way to do it.
okay. That's exactly what Itachi tried to do to Sasuke.
In
Take
what way?
away his free will.
In what way?
He tried to manipulate the situation. Instead of sit him down and have him make his own decision, he sat there and tried to manipulate Sasuke into.
But
wait.
here's
he
what
tried
you're
to
forgetting.
manipulate the situation so that Sasuke would, no matter how bad he wanted power, he would sit there
CJ,
and protect the
here's
village that
what
he
you're
loved.
forgetting.
And then when it didn't work, you know what he did?
Go ahead.
He said, if all else fails, I'm literally going to put a brainwashing bird in his best friend. So if they end up fighting, he just gonna have to deal with it and protect the village anyway.
CJ, here's what you're forgetting. Itachi loves Sasuke more than anything.
Not the village.
If he sat down,
Not the village.
not the village, exactly, not the village. If he sat down, no matter what words in the dictionary he choose to have this conversation, Itachi knows Sasuke. Itachi is going to turn to the village. Now he's in a situation where he has to kill his little brother.
But to his point though, if he has the ability to just genjutsu
question. Hold on.
force him to protect the village, wasn't that also just an option for him?
Exactly.
That's not the Mangekyo, is it?
No, that's Itachi's eyes that he put in there to try to kill Obito.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Because I was about to say you're wrong.
no,
because
I'm not wrong. No, I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong.
But Itachi was smart enough to put that, and Sasuke
For
didn't even
why,
realize
though?
that.
Why,
but for
though?
Obito,
How's that
because he didn't
smart?
know
At the end of the day-
Obito's attention.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day,
Obito's attention.
Obito,
at the end of the day, this is all an atonement to this man's intelligence. He was an
How?
intelligent guy.
I got the manga panels pulled
He
up.
is in a very, very,
Give
very
me-
unique situation.
give me one plan that actually went off without a hitch. Because even that plan right there, Rico, you got it pulled up, right?
Yeah,
Even
I'm
that
reading the
plan-
manga panels right
Hold on,
now with
hold on.
Sasuke and
So
Obito.
the plan was, I'm going to put my last Amaterasu into Sasuke's eyes. So if he sees Obito's eyes, it casts Amaterasu onto
saw my Sharingan,
Obito,
yeah,
killing
yeah.
him, right? That was the plan. Obito's still alive.
He said, "Well,
Failure.
thankfully,
Failure.
Itachi
Failure.
didn't know everything
Thankfully, Itachi
about
didn't
me,
know exactly.
or else I would be
so
dead."
how can you say it's a failure when you're not giving them the full tools of equipment to set up for success?
No, it's
Since
because
when in
wait,
a
wait,
fight
hold on,
you
hold
go
on.
against somebody and you know their entire playbook?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
It's a fight. All is fair, love, and
this is
war.
this is not a fight.
All
though.
right, I kind of see what
This
Nixon
is
is
a-
saying.
this is
though,
a pro- this is a
'cause wait, wait.
protective-
I
this is a
kind of see what
protective
Nixon
measure.
is saying though, because
That
what
still
it really
makes him
is,
smart, CJ.
I think.
Exactly.
Wait,
That's
real quick.
Okay,
Wait,
but
wait,
hold
wait,
on,
wait,
hold on,
Let's
hold on.
ask-
I think
Let's
this is the Genos effect, like from One Punch Man, where I think Itachi comes up with some really intelligent plans.
Yes.
And he has like a series of events where things cascade, and you're like, oh snap, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's always just put in situations where the perfect countermeasure comes into play to thwart that plan.
But how
So
is
it's
that
kind of
a
like
perfect
wait,
countermeasure?
no. But I'm saying like with Genos, like comes up. And he's really powerful. He has all these abilities and these upgrades and whatnot, but he's always just up against the enemy that's just too much for him to be able to handle.
So he takes his
Hold
L.
on, hold on,
Yes.
hold on.
Okay, so
Wait.
We go against records around here.
right.
Obito says at the very end he transferred his own ocular powers to you.
Yeah, the Amaterasu. That's what it is. That's what Amaterasu is. The ocular power.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm starting to read, bro. And if he has the eyes before this conversation,
He doesn't
if
have the
Obito
Mangekyo
says he has
Sharingan yet.
Mangekyo before this conversation,
He
your
doesn't.
point is dead.
He doesn't.
Okay, let's see, man. Keep
like we
reading.
saying, so yes, so we're saying all this. I'm saying all this to say Itachi is a critical
So,
thinker.
here's my thing.
He's probably the best critical thinker
So
in that manga.
it's like when you make elaborate plans and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this in case he does that. It's like I'm gonna have this ready in case he does that. It's like if you're playing Magic and you have the best hand, you're like, okay, I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna play that, and then someone just throws out a card and it's just like, yo, you can't do that. You still take the L. It's
Magic
still
the
an
Gathering
L.
for those who aren't aware there.
still
No, I
take
get
the
that.
L.
But that doesn't mean your turn wasn't good. You
just
could
means
have the
you
craziest
still
combo
lost.
in the world. You're like, yo, I had this amazing combo. But then somebody just had a counter spell.
So think about it.
Doesn't
So
mean it
what
wasn't
if
a good
Itachi
plan.
knew of that countermeasure? You don't think he would have had a perfect plan for that?
He would have.
But that's my point.
Because he said, thank God Itachi don't know everything about me.
Exactly, but that's my point. See,
But so you can't blame him for not knowing that play.
Exactly.
If you want to go by that logic, no one can take an L then, because anybody who loses without knowing some kind of trump card the person has, I didn't know that.
CJ,
No, but
this is
it's
not our
different.
battle.
It's different,
This is
though.
not
How's
our
that-
battle.
it's
This is
different
a
because
battle. This is a
it's-
protective measure.
And it failed.
Because he
It didn't
didn't
fail,
know.
though,
Because he
low-key.
didn't know.
'Cause
You
it's
should
not
have
like-
planned better.
Nah, see, I think you're wrong on this one. I think you're wrong on this one here
Thank
because
you.
it's like,
Thank you.
like, let me put it this way: it's like you could have like the best stats,
Mm-hmm.
right? But if things don't work out in your favor because of the specific matchups, it's not as if you were bad. It's just that the matchup was wrong for you. Like it's like rock
CJ,
paper
but
scissors.
Once
CJ,
again, this is why I pull this. This is why I pull out all the records. What plan did he have?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Wait, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Here's an analogy. If I'm an architect and I build a house by the beach, I plan it so that I know if a tsunami comes, this house will stand, and then an earthquake happens. You gonna blame the architect?
Yes, I'm damn sure gonna blame the architect.
How you gonna blame the architect? Because
Matter of fact-
the map
matter of
says
fact-
earthquakes do not happen in this area, and then an earthquake happens.
Matter of fact,
How can you blame me?
no.
How can you blame me?
Because
Or
first
better
of all,
yet,
no, hold
if
on,
I build a house
let me
to withstand a tsunami,
Okay.
and the people burn it down.
The people didn't burn it down. Okay, let me. To your point, this actually happened. To your point, this actually happened. There was a bridge that they built, right? I forgot where it was, but there was a bridge that was built. The architect built the bridge to withstand hurricane level winds, but forgot to factor in regular gust of wind. The
I heard
regular
this,
gust of
actually.
wind smashed the
The
bridge.
gradual.
Who do
gust
they
over
blame?
time.
The architect, because you built this bridge to withstand this, but not this. So you was here, and you was the here.
That's a different analogy.
here's the
That's
thing.
a different
But-
analogy.
Let me
Because
ask you
he's
something. Let
planning
me
for
ask you
this, and then a curveball
Okay,
happens.
but
You can't
okay,
blame
Well,
him
no,
for the curveball.
the thing though is how reasonable is it to expect those aspects to come into play? Because the gradual ones, that's
Okay.
something you should have reasonably expected.
Exactly.
In these
Okay,
situations
At
with
that point,
Itachi.
and that point, it becomes negligence.
Okay, but here's my point. Here's my point on that. These are the same people who defend Itachi and say if he was alive, he would have came up with a plan to kill Madara. Is it not true? Am I lying?
and I believe he would.
So he can come up with a plan.
Itachi's a critical thinker, bro.
He can come up with a plan to kill the strongest Uchiha to ever fucking live besides Sasuke. But he couldn't come up with a plan to kill Obito. But it's reasonable.
Listen.
But it's reasonable that he
Listen.
couldn't come up with a
But
plan
guess
to kill
what? But guess
Obito.
what, though? But
But
guess
he's
what, though?
supposed to plan.
Hold on,
He's
hold on,
supposed
hold
to kill
on.
the guy
Itachi.
who had a plan from day fucking one.
But
Pipe down, bro.
CJ,
Nah, y'all bugging.
CJ, did Madara and Itachi interact throughout the show?
No. What?
There. You gotta give Itachi a chance. So if Itachi met Madara and interacted with him and
So-
found and did the research that he does,
if Itachi had prep time, basically.
But here's my thing though. Here's my thing about that. Because you know why that's funny? Because Itachi, and say I'm lying, believe Obito was Madara. Did he not?
he believed, but he's not.
Oh, so he was wrong.
He was wrong.
Okay. So you made a plan.
But Toby fooled the whole world.
Hold on.
Toby fooled the whole
You
world.
made a plan against Madara, and your plan fell apart against the fake Madara. That doesn't hold weight.
But that goes to show the man just said, "Thank God Itachi doesn't know everything about
yes,
me."
because if any opponent you have knows everything you can throw at him, you're going to lose.
It's
Yes.
not every.
Hold on. So let me
Okay.
say this.
We're
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
After going through the panels again, it did set Sasuke into a traumatic moment where he passed out and then Obito tied him up because he was telling him the truth. So Sasuke was refusing to believe that Itachi was good.
Yes.
So that that
That
conversation,
conflict of interest was
did-
what sparked it.
yes, it is what is causing him to go into a traumatic
Yes.
moment because
So
he's
it's not,
realizing.
so it's not him going from, oh man, I hate him. No, I love him. It's like, no.
That's the point.
It's
That's
what's
the
it's what's
transition.
really going on. Is this true? Because this kind of makes sense.
I
Is
don't think
this
so.
fine.
I do think it's the hate love thing because I
Exactly.
think he's saying like all these emotions I've been feeling have been wrong, but I
Basically.
don't want to admit that they're wrong because this hate that I'm feeling could still be the love that I initially felt.
All right.
But I've gotten so used to this hate that I don't know how to let it go.
It's
That's what's
basically-
happening.
Let me
it's
read- let me
basically-
read what he
hold on,
said.
hold on, before you read it. It's basically what happened with Zuko after he let Appa out.
That's true.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened. Iroh said you need to figure out what you got going on, and you need to figure out what your life is going to
Who are
tell.
you?
Because
And what do you
Sasuke
want?
built his life around killing Itachi. He built his life as soon as he was like, bro, when they first met the rest of Team 7 and they were just like, hey, what are your goals? He's like, I have a nigga that I have to kill. Off rip.
All right.
Off rip. As
So-
a 13-year-old. So now that he's finding out that his whole life is a lie, bro, that cracks niggas.
Go ahead.
That cracks niggas.
Let me read.
Go ahead.
Obito says, recall it. Think back and remember Itachi. All right? Sasuke is huffing and huffing. He's having a panic attack. He says, your kind and gentle older brother, he's still having a panic attack and cold sweats. Right? Then Sasuke said, but he tried to kill me, tried to steal my eyes, and he starts coughing. So he's having a very panic attack. So then Obito grabs his chin like the hoe he is.
Hey, watch out. Watch out.
I'm talking about Sasuke. He says, calm down, take slow, deep breaths. And Sasuke slaps his hand and says, don't touch me. And then, and he passes out. And he's having memories about his brother. And then he's seeing the vision of Itachi dying. He's going and seeing like nice memories and then Itachi dying, basically. Then Obito says, awaken again. And he ties him up, basically.
Yeah.
So,
Nigga
right
was
there,
tripping.
Sasuke's having panic attack because he is fighting the urge inside of him
Yeah.
of what's going on. Like he can't believe he killed his brother.
He can't believe he killed his brother. He can't believe what Obito is telling him.
But this
is true though.
Yeah, he can't believe that. But still, him killing his brother and finding out the truth plays hand to hand. Like you can't have one without the other.
Without him killing his brother, we would not be having this,
he
this
would,
moment.
because he could have still been like
he
your
really
bull.
kill his
No, but
brother,
listen,
though?
listen to me though. He could have still been like your bull to Obito if Obito told him before his brother died and still been on the mission trying to kill his brother.
That's not besides the point. That's beside the point. The point is he didn't unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan until learning the truth about Itachi.
Okay.
That's the point.
But he still had to kill Itachi.
Okay.
Or Itachi still had to die in
At
front
the
of
end
his
of the
eyes.
day,
fine,
at the end of the day,
One and one
Itachi's
had to play.
plan was to get this guy Mangekyo Sharingan.
But
and they
that's
succeeded.
not. That wasn't his plan.
The plan
What
was
do you mean wasn't
the
his
plan
plan?
was to
It
get his
was not
brother.
his
The plan
plan.
was to get his brother stronger, and did he not get stronger?
No, I will
wait,
give
wait,
you
wait.
the stronger part, but I would not give you the Mangekyo Sharingan part because at the end of the day, it took Sasuke learning the truth about Itachi to get the Mangekyo Sharingan.
But without him witnessing his death as well.
Okay.
he could learn if.
But
So wait, what
if he-
CJ is saying?
What
Wait,
I-
real quick.
No,
What-
let me
because you've
explain it.
been
I got
saying
it. I got it. When, if Sasuke would have killed Itachi and never learned the truth about Itachi, he would not have unlocked the Mangekyo Sharingan.
And if Sasuke never killed Itachi and learned the truth about Itachi, he would not awaken the Sharingan.
You just
So-
said what I just said.
Okay.
I'm having a spasm
I'm sorry.
over here, bro.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is that you can't have one without the other.
That's
not what he's saying.
That's not
That's
the point
Go
I'm
ahead,
trying to
Ty,
make.
go ahead.
Wait. Bro. The point he's trying to make is what he's attributing to Itachi. He's attributing the trauma and all that stuff to Itachi. He's not attributing him learning the truth to Itachi. So he's
I
saying
see
you
what you're
need
saying.
both to unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan. But the second half of him learning the truth, that was not part of Itachi's plan. That's what he's saying.
That's what
so
I'm
you
trying to
can't
get you
give that to
understand.
Itachi.
So you
But
can't
that's the
say-
cause and effect
But
because
no,
of
no,
Itachi,
no.
though.
Not true. Because
How so?
Itachi went out his way to hide his hand. He tried to kill Obito right there. If Obito would have died in that instance, who would have told him the truth
Okay,
about Itachi?
so let me ask you this though. Let
Who
me
would've
ask you.
told him?
Yeah, you're right. But let me ask you this though.
Okay.
When
Danzo could have told him, but we doubt
Danzo
him.
wasn't going near
Yeah.
Sasuke.
He wanted Sasuke dead, but
Exactly.
but let me ask you this though. Do you think he would have tried to tell Sasuke the truth if Itachi was alive?
Who, Danzo?
Yeah, no,
Or
Obito.
Obito did not make any moves against Sasuke while Itachi was still alive because one, Itachi was working for him and he didn't want to anger Itachi. Yes, a lot of people at home over here talking about something. Obito is afraid of Itachi. Obito is not afraid of Itachi's strength. He's afraid of the fact that he's a part of his organization, knows way too much, and still is strong enough to basically shit plan the whole thing that they got going on as an organization. At any point in time, Itachi could have been like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to a village and tell them everything you're doing. I'm about to drop the pin on the hideout. You about to have like 800 niggas pull up here ready to fight all y'all. Yes, I would have been afraid of the nigga who knows all about my hideouts too. It's not that he didn't want to fight him 1v1. A lot of people like to attribute that, like, Obito didn't want to smoke. No, it just doesn't make sense to fight someone that's working for you. He's doing everything I tell him to do. He's doing it well too. But anyway,
also to break down. Okay. So we got that point. Okay. But another point where you saying he's not a genius. He is a genius.
At the end of the day,
there's a
we're
lot.
We're gonna establish this.
If an inventor comes out and says, "I'm the best inventor on the planet," but never makes anything, how's that hold weight?
That analogy does not. No, it does not correlate.
Itachi made all these plans, and every one of them failed.
He's a critical thinker.
Yes, but he failed at every plan.
Like we said, he made these plans. And like Ty said, the countermeasure, the appropriate countermeasure came up. So you can't fault him. You can't fault him.
So that appropriate countermeasure for all of his plans always come up? Like, how many times?
Do you not watch the show? Did you not watch the show? Did you not watch the show?
He ain't watch the show, Nick.
I'm so dead with y'all, bro.
I'm saying.
The man had photographic memory, fam.
Bro, you can't.
He had photographic memory, bro.
Who said that?
They're saying it right here.
That Itachi
possessed photographic memory that could memorize any scene with a mere glance, which allowed him to easily remember numerous books, documents on various complex topics, allow him to easily recall the knowledge what needed.
So is that something you can click on to like see what the actual reference is?
Battle Wiki has it right here.
Yeah, what's the source?
Itachi's a genius.
Battle Wiki.
So therefore, this will put him as a heavy hitter in the show. He is a genius.
404
doesn't exist anymore.
The link is not opening.
The man's a genius. Second, he was powerful. He got short-sighted because he was the only Uchiha to not get EMS. CJ, you know where I stand on this argument.
You can't give him something he didn't have.
Like I said, the show had Itachi short-handed.
That's like me saying Tank Top Master in One Punch Man could be the most broken character if he just broke his limiter. But he never did. He never did.
CJ. The man never had the opportunity to awaken his EMS.
He did. He could have taken it from Sasuke if he wanted to.
But he loved him too much to do it.
He wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't do it.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Okay, so
that sounds like a personal problem.
He's saying this like he would do this to his brothers.
That's what I'm saying.
Really, Itachi should have just loved his parents more. Is what I'm getting at. Like.
Okay,
but you can't fault him because his parents weren't always at the house. It was him and his brother. Since day one.
Look this up, Rico. How do you get Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan? Because I just thought of something. If this is true, I'm about to pop your bubble. Go ahead.
I think I know where you're going. I think I know where you're getting.
He could have took a random Uchiha's eyes. That's what you're going to say. I know he could have took a random person's eyes.
What does it say?
Internal what?
Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan.
Just type in how do you get EMS?
All right, damn, I got to clap real quick.
Yeah,
this is one of the debate right here on both sides.
Only two Uchihas have been known to gain the power of EMS, Sasuke and Madara. Both acquiring the power by having another Mangekyo Sharingan implemented. Madara gained his EMS after his brother died during the wearing states period, leaving behind his Mangekyo for Madara.
All right, so right there, it says you get another.
He could have took his dad's, right? Is that what you want to say?
Exactly.
He could have took his dad's.
He could have took his dad's.
The man
was right there.
He didn't want to do that to his dad.
I'm calling you Sasuke, goddammit. CJ, that's not the point.
What's not the point?
The man just killed his father for the sake of the village. And you want him to just take the man's eyes?
Yes.
You was a savage.
What was he doing with it?
CJ, at the end of the day, these are humans.
Okay.
All right, these are humans. The man's not going to take just slaughter his dad for the sake of the clan. And his dad just told him how proud of him he was for making the decision. He just had this sentimental moment with his father. And you want him to go savage and take the man's eyes?
Yeah. This is the same guy who took his best friend's eyes and ran off with him?
But he hit it. He didn't implant it. He hit it.
Because he only had one. It wouldn't make sense
But it was a safety measure, bro. It was a safety measure. Anyway,
So
CJ,
so,
but-
so
but
it
you
wouldn't-
can't- okay, hold on.
Time out.
You
so
can't-
it's safer to leave your dad's powerful because remember his dad was strong as shit. They wanted him to become Hokage. It's safer to leave your dad's strong ass Mangekyo Sharingan on the floor.
okay, if that's the case, then how come Obito didn't do it? Because he was there when they started the clan.
Obito did take a whole bunch of bodies. He took bodies on bodies on bodies.
No. How come Obito didn't take Fugaku's eyes?
Yeah.
If you want to
If
go
you
there.
really want to get into it, what Rico read was surprising to me because I thought you had to be related to the person to be able to get their Mangekyo EMS. Because the only people who got it was Madara from his brother and Sasuke from his brother. I thought you had to be related, but come to find out, it doesn't even say you have to be related. So
Double
I
check
don't even
that.
know. I don't even know.
I mean,
Plus-
No.
plus-
It doesn't say related or not.
Yeah, it
they're only
doesn't say
saying
that.
two characters didn't buy taking
I
somebody related
understand
to
that.
them.
I was surprised because I thought you had to be related, but apparently you don't. And second of all, Obito only had the one Sharingan eye.
Check some
So
other sources.
it wouldn't
for
even
that,
make
though,
sense
just in
for him
case.
to take it.
Check some other sources for
How
that,
do
just in case.
you say that when he took the mask off? He had a whole face.
He had a whole face, but remember, he implanted a regular Sharingan in his left eye because Kakashi had the other one. You can't have EMS without having your original eyes. It has to be your original eye. You can't have other people's eyes. It has to be your original eyes.
No. So somebody else says, and Naruto Shippuden, which is a bot, an assistant bot. So this is AI.
Korra.
Oh my God.
And Korra. And Naruto Shippuden series is indeed stated that internal Mangekyo EMS can be obtained by transplanting the Mangekyo Sharingan of a sibling. If Sasuke and Itachi were to swap their eyes, both of them would indeed gain EMS. This is because EMS is achieved when Mangekyo Sharingan of a sibling is transplanted. Both Sasuke and Itachi are siblings
I don't
with
understand why
Mangekyo
it has to be
Sharingan.
siblings.
I don't think so. I think that's just the context from other people talking there.
Exactly.
I will say
No,
in the
but that's from a
comments
bot,
though,
though.
in the comments,
That's from-
I
no,
know
the
some of
Ty, that's from a bot.
No, I know, but it doesn't mean they're always accurate.
Okay.
But in the comments though, if you guys some Naruto experts out there, you know for sure you can cite your sources down there.
Please
let
cite
us
the
know.
sources and
Let
don't
us know
tell your
what the
feelings.
actual case is though.
All right, so
Because
yeah.
honestly, Itachi probably the only person at the time to have both his original Sharingans and have Mangekyo unlocked to get EMS. So that your point of they never gave him a chance. There's your chance right there. You let that bit slip on by you. You let the sands of time slip through your fingers, bro.
Dude, the man just come on, man. Have some. The man
Have some
just
decency,
have some
decorum.
The man literally just slaughtered his whole clan.
So you want me to have decency for the man that just slaughtered his whole clan? He killed his mother, and you tell him you can't pick up some eyes?
But it was. But listen. It was for
not
the
a
sake.
game.
But this was for the sake of freedom and justice. This was for the sake of having a village where any. This was
Nixon.
your family versus the world.
Nixon.
This is the same analogy of.
Nixon, do you
What?
really think I'll kill my mother over the world? Think about it. Would you kill your mother over the world? For the world?
CJ.
bruh.
CJ.
Would you?
This
Would
was
you?
this was the sake. This is
He
honestly
didn't answer the
compared to-
question. I ain't killing my mother over the world.
I wouldn't, but I'm not Itachi. I'm not a crippled
Alright,
thinker like
alright,
Itachi. I wouldn't kill
I feel
my
like-
parents for the world. But look, this was he did this so that the village can still stand where there is a place of freedom. Because remember, it was era after era after era of warfare. Era after era of warfare. So if he did not kill the village, if he did not kill his clan, someone else was bound to do it.
Yeah.
So he might as well have done it so he can keep a place of solitude where people can at least have freedom.
But they
That's
was gonna
why
do
he
it
did it.
regardless. They was gonna do it regardless. How did that keep the place of freedom if he did it if somebody else did? The only reason why he did it is so he could keep Sasuke alive.
Okay.
That's the only reason, honestly.
and
also join the Uchiha
also
and
to
wipe
keep,
out the
and
village.
keep the Konoha alive. That's what it was, either family or village.
All right, so I feel like
this doesn't help your point of why didn't he take the eyes, man? Eyes are eyes.
So
man.
hold on,
At
hold
the
on.
end of the day, I didn't create the show. I don't know. At the end of the
Motherfuckers
day,
was switching eyes like it was new J's, man. They were sharing J's like motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
They were not switching. eyes
Okay,
like
at the end of
DJs.
the day, I feel like we established. CJ may not agree. Itachi's a genius. You can't fight that. In the
can't-
show, even in all
You
the
can-
articles, it stated he is looked
You
as a
can-
genius
you
in the
can
show.
Be,
At
they
the
said
age
the
of
same thing about
13,
Neji.
he
They
was
said
in-
the same thing about Neji. Why is nobody up gassing Neji? Like Neji can't make a plan to do so. They said Neji was the genius when he was a Jit-2.
He was
But
cut-
nobody.
Neji was cut off too.
No,
He was, but
nobody,
he was
nobody,
the
wank-
second, he was the
nobody
second
wanking
to,
Neji
what's
out
his
here.
name? Being
Nobody
the
out
smartest
here-
in school. And
but
everything.
nobody wanking Neji, huh?
But you did not go on Instagram and talk about Neji. You went on Instagram and talk about
Come on.
Itachi.
Exactly.
This is
So
where
that
we're at.
means he's that
so
guy.
stay here in this conversation.
Another comment a lot of people were making was the whole thing about how Itachi scored second to Minato in the
Who's also regarded as smart.
they regarded him as a genius
Place of Hokage.
Yep.
in the academy.
Oh,
My
in the
thing about
academy,
that
okay.
is, if y'all really gonna sit here and take academy rulings, which is basically elementary school, and sit here and be
But that,
like, oh,
okay, no.
It's basically elementary
Yes,
school.
but that's different in our world and their world. That has
It's
a lot
basically
to do where
elementary
they
school.
land as far as
Okay, but
ninjas
here's
and
my
where
point.
they go.
All right, here's a point. Minato had the record for going through the Valley of Death, right? Remember the Valley of Death, the whole tuning exam thing. Yeah. He held the record for going through the Valley of Death the fastest out of anybody. You know who broke that record?
Who?
Gara. So is Gara stronger than him?
No.
Okay,
But
then.
okay.
So just because you break a record, or just because you hold this
CJ,
grade
that's
book,
different. That's different.
that don't mean
that's
shit.
different. If he broke the record, that means he at least has a chance of finding him when it comes to speed. But he's not faster. But he
Gara?
broke it in the obstacle course.
Yes, he was
Okay,
renowned for
so-
having the record for going through this obstacle course. Here comes Gara, who does it way faster and does it without a scratch on him. Does that instantly make Gara better than him? No, it does not.
I mean,
It
CJ,
doesn't
it does not.
overall,
Listen,
but
listen.
in
No,
an
it does
aspect
not.
of
I think
one
we're
feat,
getting. I think
it
we're deviated. Let's stay.
Yeah.
Let's stay to the
Hey,
topic.
bro, all I'm saying
Here's
is
another reason why Itachi is up there is because he was powerful. He could have been more powerful if the show gave him the same amount of opportunity like everyone else.
Yeah.
so
Everybody else got EMS
I
except
know.
for him.
he had a chance.
Imagine,
he had an opportunity.
imagine if he had
He had
EMS.
opportunity.
Imagine if Itachi had EMS.
But that's-
blade.
Huh?
You even use the blade.
He used it against Orochimaru the one time. Oh, and he used it against Nagato. He used it twice.
Oh yeah.
Imagine if he had EMS. Imagine if he had perfect Susanoo.
Here's the thing, though. That's all speculation. You're basically saying that's like me saying, what if Choji had Nine Tails mode?
No,
that's different.
You're off.
That's different.
This is
That's
this is
different.
how's that
That's
different?
way
Okay,
off,
CJ,
bro.
is
How's
this
that
speculation?
different?
Is this speculation? Here's the analogy. If Derrick Rose never got hurt, he would have been a champion. Is that speculation? And do you believe
Technically,
that?
yes, because we don't know the.
But
we can
we've seen
say
his
he
record.
could.
We've seen his trajectory.
Right.
And his ability.
And
yeah.
his
Do we
ability.
know for a fact that he could have?
So based on if he had the opportunity,
Let's say it like this.
do
Let's say
you
it like
think-
this. Let's say it like this.
Don't you think he would
Okay,
achieve?
okay, hold on.
Well,
hold on.
that goes
I
back
got
to what
you.
we were
I got
saying
you, Nick.
before,
So
though.
Let's say it like this. That's like saying if LeBron was able to shoot the free throw way better in his game, if he had that part in his game, how more deadly he could have been.
Yes.
That's what we're saying.
Yes.
Choji, you bringing up Choji? Choji never had. He
A
was
beast
never a
inside him.
driver. He was like he never had the
But
type.
anybody can have a tail beast inside him.
Okay, but we're talking about he's a Uchiha. So this
Okay.
is one thing that he's missing. That if he had that ability, we say he
that
could have been up
everybody
here.
else had.
Who else had it besides Madara and Sasuke? Kakashi didn't have it. Obito didn't have it.
Let's not bring up
Obito was one of the
Kakashi. Let's not bring up
Kakashi's not even Uchiha.
Obito was Uchiha.
blood.
What are you talking about, bro?
Obito was Uchiha.
What are you talking about, bro?
Obito was Uchiha.
Did he not have
Susui's Uchiha. What happened? He didn't have Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. He still had a name for himself. Niggas was a run on sight was on this.
He got cut off too. I can get on that, but we're not there. I can get on that, but we're not there. He got cut off too.
Bro, it's no way.
I can get on that.
They got cut off because they wasn't strong enough. They got cut off because they wasn't strong enough.
Now
So-
we
so-
talking about it not strong enough.
So if you get jumped out of nowhere,
Yeah.
you got your ass whooped. I'm gonna say you're not strong enough.
Yes.
No,
Yes. Yes.
The
Yes.
force is against you.
Yes.
CJ, you walk out this crib right
Hold on,
now.
hold on. You know why
you
I'm
walk
gonna
out this
say
crib
that?
right now.
You know why I'm gonna say that? You know why I'm gonna say
five
that?
people
Is your
jumping
name
right
the
now.
Hulk?
No. You know why I'm
You
gonna
ain't
say
the
that?
Hulk.
Go ahead.
You know why I'm gonna say that?
Go ahead.
Because how did the second Raikage die? That nigga died because he fought 10,000 ninjas by himself for 3 days straight. There ain't no jumping better than that. There ain't no jumping better than that. There ain't no jumping better than that. You came with
Calm down.
10,000 niggas and I still win.
Calm down, bro. Calm down.
You didn't even kill me. I
calm
died because I
down.
ran out of chakra.
Calm down.
That's bugging.
Fam,
Okay,
fam,
okay,
fam,
doesn't
hold on,
mean
hold on,
nothing.
hold on,
Okay,
CJ.
there's levels
Wait,
to
wait,
this.
wait, wait. Before you continue,
Go ahead.
calm down before you wake up my jits, please.
Okay.
Naruto's
Okay.
whole stick is I'ma jump you. He's a jumping ass nigga. His whole thing is Shakuo Jutsu. Are you talking about?
To that point, the Raikage is on a different league.
He is.
Oh my god.
He's a Raikage. He's a
Raikage.
Raikage. He's on a different league.
Why you comparing Raikage to Itachi?
Right
bro?
now, let's
He
stay
said
on
he was
Itachi.
on that league.
Let's stay
in
on
the beginning of this episode.
Well,
What did he say?
No. We're talking about
Susui.
we're talking about being smart. We're talking about being
Right now,
smart.
we're talking about
Susui is arguably still
Susui.
stronger than Itachi. It's arguable.
Susui got jumped. He did not see it coming.
That's crazy to have the Sharingan not see
Raikage. He ain't see it coming.
That's crazy.
Niggas not walking around shining
not looking into the
Niggas not
future.
walking around shining guy on, bro.
Wait. That's looking into the future.
No,
Thank you.
But you
No
still
future
know some
sight.
shit.
No future sight.
Come on, CJ.
No one's walking around shining gun.
Luffy would have saw it coming.
You know
That's
it's-
different,
you know
bro.
it's-
Come on, bro.
You know it's-
That's different.
He's just trolling right now, guys. Anyways,
Hey, bro.
Raikage went to the battlefield, saw a bunch of people, knew what time it was, and went to work. Got it. Shusui walking down the field, minding his business. 10 people. Out of the blue. It wasn't even 10. Out of the blue.
Gonzo took his eye first.
Good out of the blue. And a whole high level person shows up, boom, ambush. You know what I'm saying? Got his eye snatched, right? But with one eye, after he realized the scenario, he analyzed the situation,
And ran.
countered,
And ran.
and killed everybody.
No, he ain't killed everybody.
He-
Gonzo's still alive.
Okay. The man's bleeding from one eye. He did what he had to do, defended himself, and then escaped the situation. Because if Donzo got a hold of his second eye, he knew it would have been bad news for the village.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, bro.
Now,
Getting jumped and taking
getting
your eye-
back to
your
what
eye
we're
too,
saying.
That's wild.
Itachi
Damn,
is
Daniel.
he is a up there person. He is comparable to the upscale people.
All I know is when Itachi
because
was alive
he was
and walking,
powerful.
no
When
one was fucking with him.
Exactly. When Itachi pulls up to a battlefield, everybody's back
Yep.
up, leave, evacuate. That was the code. If
That's
you
cap.
see Itachi on the
Bro,
battlefield,
he was about to
evacuate.
rant.
That was
Hold on,
that
hold
was
on, hold
Susu.
on,
You
hold
getting
on.
your
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
epithets mixed.
All right, bro.
It was
now,
Susu.
now
Fact
he's
checker,
hating.
fact checker.
Now
Fact
he's
checker.
hating.
No, fact check it. He got a laptop
Fact
right
check
there.
it. Fact check it.
When
What's
did
the
it, when
question?
was Itachi? Was there a run on site for Itachi?
Literally,
it was a run on site for two people.
Literally, Kakashi ran on site.
Kakashi fought him.
Literally, Kakashi said, "Hey, yo, everybody did."
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did.
No, he did not.
He did. And then he called back up.
No, he did not. Yo,
Did he not call
misremembering.
two? He called
Fact
two.
check it, fact check it,
Fact check.
I'm gonna stop you
Two
right
team
there.
leaders. Did he
Hold
not
on,
call
hold
two
on,
team
hold on.
leaders to
I'm
come
gonna
back
stop you
up?
right there before you even fact check it, just so I can have this on record that I was right.
Okay.
Asuma and the Genjutsu bitch pulled up on Kisame and Itachi first. Kakashi came to save them.
Yes, you said you're right. You're right.
Kakashi came to come save them.
He did.
Then what Kakashi said was, "Hey, I have the Sharingan. If you don't have the Sharingan, don't try to fight him." And then he got bodied 10 seconds later. And then you know who came to save Kakashi? Guy. And here comes Guy with the hardest line in the motherfucking verse. Nigga, I'll fight you with looking at your feet, nigga. I don't gotta look in your eyes. What's up? What happened? They ran. They ran. Am I lying? Am I lying? Okay,
Shut your
then.
ass up. You know.
Okay, then.
God, to remember.
I have photographic
was there
memory
a run on
myself, Jit. I know what I'm talking about. Itachi body Kakashi, bro.
Nah, the only ninjas to ever have a run inside order are Minato,
Minato, Susui.
and Isuzu. Yeah, he's right. Both they're in the third shit.
But I don't watch the show. But I don't watch the show. That's gonna be my new catchphrase. But I don't watch the show.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
That nigga Itachi wasn't like that.
He
wasn't like that.
He was like that.
Like
He
that.
was
He
like that.
wasn't running from that
When
motherfucker.
Itachi pulled up to the battlefield, you was 10 years deep into some genjutsu before you
He
even
ran
click
circles around
before you even
Kakashi.
click X, let the battle begin. You was already into genjutsu. Yeah, before you turn on the PlayStation, you in genjutsu.
Tell him how he had Itachi.
You get home from work, you in genjutsu. You didn't even know he was there.
Nick. Tell him how he had Kakashi on a damn thing
cross.
crucified like Jesus.
Crucified. For what? What was it, 3 years straight?
It was 72 hours.
And he
Six
damn near
hours
had Naruto too. Naruto got lucky.
is, yeah.
Yes.
He was about to run Naruto too.
But here's my point.
Show was
You
almost
let the
done.
motherfucker with the bushy eyebrows and the bowl cut pull up and say, "I'll beat your ass by looking at your J's."
Come on, bro. Look, for niggas
I'll
that
beat
don't
your ass
have
by looking at
look,
your
look,
J's.
look, they're
He didn't say-
outliers.
he
You know why
didn't
they're outliers? They're the only niggas that are not talented in the show. They are straight
Yeah,
work.
yeah. Listen, he didn't
Another counter.
technically he didn't say
Another perfect counter he had to go get.
Cause he didn't say we won't get our ass whooped because Kisame wanted guy. Kisame said, "Yo, I got this." Itachi said, "No, before you do that to yourself, let's retreat. Let's think about this.
We don't want to get
Let's
into
think about
Kisame.
this.
Look, I
Let's
love
think about it.
Kisame,
So technically,
but God ran your
speaking-
shit, bro.
So technically speaking,
God ran your
this
shit,
was
bro.
Itachi's genius thinking. Like, this is not a good look for you, Kisame. Let's dip while we got it.
All I'm
also,
saying
wait,
is,
wait.
motherfuckers that's that guy, they don't dip from shit like that. I'm just
Because think
saying.
about, because
we
now,
talking about 10 toes
Hey,
down.
hey.
Because look,
We talking about the same guy?
If guy bodies Kisame, now it's 4v1.
Yep. Which he
Oh,
definitely
so he
would
would have lost that jump? Just like Susui did, the Raikage didn't lose that jump. 10,000 niggas, bro. 10,000 niggas. All
We're
that.
not talking about
Raikage's a different level.
We're not
3
talking-
days.
We're not talking about
We talking about
Raikage.
the same guy who, at the end of this series, was putting the best fight against Madara.
Yeah.
I'm saying no.
Guy Sensei that nigga.
Exactly.
What's your point?
There's levels to
Itachi
this.
knew.
There's levels to this.
He foreseen that he
can
was that nigga.
So are we all agreeing that Itachi's below Guy Sensei? Oh, y'all got quiet. Oh, y'all got quiet.
I am a big fan. I am a big fan of Itachi, but
just might
I'll
be.
give Guy that.
Guy.
I'll
put-
give
okay.
Guy that.
Okay, so we got Guy Sensei above him, obviously. We got Madara above him.
I don't agree with this.
We
Obito,
got we got Obito above him so far. We got the Raikage above him.
Sasuke.
Sasuke.
In the series is
Sasuke
definitely
above
above him. Naruto.
I don't know.
Nah,
Wait,
yeah,
I don't know if
Naruto.
they agree with that one. Sasuke
Naruto.
above him?
Above who?
Itachi.
Itachi killed himself for Sasuke.
Sasuke in the
didn't
series-
you really get that dub.
Bro, Sasuke
No,
in the
that's
series
what we're talking about, though.
He ain't
In
get
the
that
series,
dub.
though, is
In
he
the series,
above?
Sasuke, come see, come sa. You know,
Okay, we'll be honest here. Sasuke has more power.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah.
give that
Okay.
to-
So Sasuke
we'll
above.
give that to-
Here's a real debate. Is Nagato above Itachi?
No.
Nagato not above Itachi?
I
The
wouldn't.
nigga with the Rinnegan. The nigga with the Rinnegan.
Okay. The Rinnegan
The nigga with
is
the
the most
Rinnegan.
powerful eyes.
No, okay.
Therefore, fact check. The Rinnegan is the most powerful
Now,
eye.
the people at home,
will be
I-
logical,
no,
and they'll say yes. By that
people
feet
at
alone,
home.
by that feet alone.
The people at
yes.
home, yes. Itachi killed, didn't kill, he sealed Nagato away with the Totsuka blade. Yes. But he had Killer Bee there and Naruto there. Two of the strongest motherfuckers in the series, by the way. Just to back him up.
Two tails.
Because honestly,
The
if
nine-
it wasn't for
but the
Naruto,
eight
if
and
it
the
wasn't for
nine
Killer
tails.
Bee, Itachi would have been stuck in the planetary devastation. Come on now. Come on.
Okay,
But it's a reanimation juice. How you know you wouldn't have just
He
turned
would've
the
been
paper-
alive.
He
Don't
would
get me
turn the
wrong.
paper in his right there.
No, because you only turn into paper and you don't anywhere else. It's not teleportation. You rebuild your body
niggas
where
are
you
funny.
at. He just would have been stuck. I'm not saying he would have been dead. He would have been stuck. He wouldn't have got out of that.
All
He's not
right.
immortal, dude. He done.
I feel like
He
this is
not
good.
He's
No,
trash.
I'm saying same thing, just stuck in the
Exactly,
ground.
but no, he
Hold
don't
on,
die
before
from
we
malnourish.
continue, let me check the camera.
He is not at the upper echelons with some of these niggas that y'all think
Wait, on
he's
that
with.
note, though, wait, real quick, because we were going through that list, and I wanted to ask, okay, so who do you think Itachi is definitively above from those upper echelons? Because we went through quite a few just now. Who is he definitively above in the upper echelon of Naruto, do you think?
Name the upper echelons, and I'll tell you.
Yeah, like people you mentioned, the Hokage.
He's
before.
above Pain.
Which Hokage is he above?
Itachi is above the third for
Cap.
a fact.
Kakashi?
Let's not get that.
Kakashi?
CJ,
He's above Kakashi.
We're not even.
Yeah, I know CJ loves
He's
We're not gonna go.
I know
definitely
CJ
above
loves
Kakashi.
He's
Cap,
above Kakashi,
cap,
and he's
cap.
above Tsunade.
Cap.
Yeah.
Why is
The
he
only
above
people,
the third Hokage?
the only people better than Itachi I'll give is number 1, number 2, number 4, and number 8.
Let me ask you this.
They the only ones above him.
And I really want you to answer this truthfully. Is Itachi, 'cause I know y'all gonna be, if Orochimaru pulled up on Itachi with the second and first Hokage with him, is Itachi coming out of that life? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself at home too. 'Cause I know y'all at home talking about stuff. Yeah, he beat Orochimaru. He beat Orochimaru by himself. If Orochimaru pulls up with the first Hokage and the second Hokage, yes, I beat it. It wasn't the perfect reanimation jutsu, but they were still strong as hell. Second Hokage was getting water out of thin air. That's some strong ass shit. You telling me Itachi's taking out Orochimaru, first Hokage and second Hokage getting jumped. The same Itachi who he earlier was like, hey, if he get jumped by 10 niggas, he's gonna lose. 4 niggas. 4 niggas, I'm sorry. 4 niggas.
Yes,
he gonna
this
lose.
is 3.
But they're caliber. so Guy Sensei,
Got your ass.
Kakashi, a hurt Kakashi.
Oh my god.
Guy Sensei, a hurt Asuma. And I think the bitch was out of commission too because she got stuck in the Genshutsu.
But was she not there? Oh, look.
So them four is more of a threat to Itachi than the first Hokage, the second Hokage, and Orochimaru.
Would you have a better chance of succeeding at getting jumped by 3 niggas or 4 niggas?
But
be
one
real.
of them motherfucking Mike Tyson and Mayweather, hell yeah, not be the fourth. What the fuck?
CJ, let's be honest with ourselves here.
Yeah, let's be honest,
those
CJ.
reanimations were weak.
No, they were not.
If the third Hokage was able, all he had to do was seal him away.
That was hard as shit to do.
All he had to do was seal him away.
Did you not remember the fight?
Yes, the third Hokage was in his feelings. Let's be honest here.
God
He
damn
was
it.
in his feelings.
Oh my god.
99% of the fight. He was in his feelings before he even got on the battlefield. Before he even put on his clothes, he was in his feelings. Let's be honest here. Because even the monkey was like, yo, what's going on with you, boss? What's going on? This is not you. Get your ish together.
So fighting two of the strongest motherfuckers in the show, immortal.
CJ, think about it. This is it comes down to brain, not power. The third Hokage knew in order to get out of this, they had to be sealed away. If the third Hokage can think about that, Itachi can think about that.
So how's Itachi gonna seal him?
Does he not have a blade that puts them in a bubble where they can't come out ever again in life?
So you think he just gonna willy nilly? Oh, I got the Tusker blade.
And it's not going to be willy-nilly. Of course it's not going to be
Come
willy-nilly.
on now,
It's going to be.
Nixon.
It's going to
Get to
take
it.
work. It's going to take
Come
work.
on now,
But think about
Nixon.
it, Ty.
Come on now.
You're the buffer. Think about this. All he needs to do is seal him.
Right.
If you cannot kill them, you got to take them away.
Sooner or later, he gonna critical thinking and think about
okay,
that.
but here's
And
my
that's
thing.
where
Here's
it
my
comes
thing.
down to brains.
Here's my thing.
When Itachi sits
You
on the
think-
battlefield, he is 10 steps ahead.
You think Itachi? Because let's not forget, it wasn't even a 3v1. It was a 3v2 because, like you said, third Hokage had Irma.
Oh, nah, it's even worse for him.
Now, but listen, you think Itachi by himself in a imperfect Susanoo, not even a perfect Susanoo, because he doesn't have perfect Susanoo,
Okay, which is a slight hand. Go ahead.
is going to be the first and second Hokage who also had Genjutsu out the ass, had all 5 chakra natures, had wood style jutsu, and was the only water style user that could get water from the air.
You wasn't the one that can get water from thin air.
Who else got water from thin air?
Okay. The show doesn't say.
Okay,
Because
we're gonna
we didn't
stop
see.
right there.
We didn't see anybody.
We're gonna stop right there. He's
The
the,
show
only
doesn't
one.
say.
He's the
Because we
only
didn't
one.
see-
He's the only one.
But
He's the
fact
only
check
one.
that, Rico. Fact check
he's
that.
the
The
only
show
one.
didn't say, so we can't say that because there
What's the
are
question?
elite ninja in the Hidden of the Mist that I'm sure can do the same thing.
So that's speculation.
Fact check that real quick.
Who killed? What's the question though?
Toriyama, who in Naruto is the only ninja to get water from the air?
Who in Naruto can make water out of thin air? See if more than one comes up.
Lord, this guy. How many times you gonna take an L?
Back
today,
now.
Nick?
Back to what CJ was saying. If the name of the game is all you gotta do is seal them.
That's not the name of the game.
Okay,
The aim of the
but
game
my
is getting
thing-
them in the right
Yeah,
position to seal.
exactly. My thing with that though, I think
Come on,
CJ
guys.
has a stronger point on this one
Thank
here.
you.
'Cause I'm not gonna lie, I struggle to see Itachi
Hold on.
lasting
Hold
long
on.
enough.
Hold on. The first Hokage fought Madara in a 9-tail cladded Susanoo, and you're telling me a regular Susanoo, imperfect, is going to do anything against him?
CJ, we saw the fight. What really happened when? Look at the fight. Look at the power scale of that fight when the first and second went against the third. Look at the power scale.
I'm confused on what
Look
you're
at the
trying
power
to get
scale. You don't think Itachi can body that and wash that?
No.
He will wash it and wax it
No.
and spit shine it.
at? No.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
I don't. I really don't.
CJ.
I really don't.
CJ.
You know
If the-
why I
if the
don't?
man- if the man's
You know
making
why
wood
else?
style,
You know why
you can
else
just
I don't?
wood style Susanoo. That's that
It
that
was-
power that those two power clashes out.
No,
Yes.
They said Kisame.
Thank
Where did
you.
Kisame get water from?
When he made the sharks out of rain.
The rain that he made?
Jesus Christ! From the water that he made out of thin air.
He
God.
didn't make it out of thin air. What instance did he make water out of
I
thin
think
air?
when he was fighting Guy and them,
When he was fighting
Guy's
Guy
whole
and them?
team,
When he was fighting Guy and
was
them?
there water nearby?
No, it wasn't. You know what he did? He turned the train into the ocean. You know how he did that? By spitting water out of his mouth. He did this. He turned his chakra into water.
Is that not water out of nothing?
No.
Turning
Look at how Toriyama did it.
Turning chocolate out of water.
What did Tobirama do?
Toriyama did this. Water. No water out of his mouth.
Okay. Here's his
Water.
point. The fact that he made water come from here and not his mouth is the difference.
Yes.
It's still water out of nothing.
No.
Ty,
I think he's got
He's not pulling water from the ocean.
It's just the methodology is different.
He's
No,
not pulling
still,
water from the ocean.
He's turning water vapor into water.
No. But here's the difference. Kisame has an extra step because one, he has to spit up the water first, and then he can use the water. Toriyama doesn't need to do that. He does the jutsu, and everybody's looking at him like, "There's no water around. How's he gonna do that?" And all of a sudden, a water dragon comes out of thin air and hits you in the fucking face. You're just like, where did that water come from?
The activation
What the fuck?
portion, I understand that aspect.
It's the
of it.
methodology. But at the end of the day, he is not getting water from a supplied body of water.
He's bringing the supply body of water. Toriyama
still-
has no
CJ
supply.
Brown, CJ Brown.
He's
Kisame's
the
not-
plug.
I don't know,
Kisame's
man.
not your average ninja either, though. So I would say I do feel like at the very least we can establish it's an extremely rare ability to have.
You know, but here's another point I wanted to make. When they was watching the Anbu now, the same people that Itachi was a part of, right? They was watching that fight between the third Hokage and the second Hokage, the second and the first, and Orochimaru. And even they were like, God damn, this is on a whole nother fucking league. We can't do nothing about it.
Everybody says it's on a different league, man. We can't. Are you really gonna take some
Bro.
three random? We don't even know their names.
Have we ever seen Itachi crack the floor with his chakra?
Have you ever seen him crack the floor with his chakra?
No, we did not. We seen the third Hokage do it. We seen the second Hokage do it. We seen the first Hokage do it. We seen Orochimaru do it. Here comes Itachi. Nope. Come on
Well,
now.
has Itachi ever been in a situation where he needs to crack the floor?
In
Like
any
I
fight.
said, like I said,
Any
Itachi,
fight. Any fight.
he is a genius. He don't need to do too much to get what he needs done.
Fair enough. I do
He is
think
a critical
personality
thinker.
comes into play a little bit
Exactly.
there,
He
too.
does not need to crack the floor because
They didn't want to crack the floor. They just did.
he didn't need to
It's
crack.
called flexing.
Okay, all right. This not this man talking.
Yeah,
about
that's all I'm
flexion.
seeing.
Yeah, we're not. This man's talking about
Is
flexion.
Kisame, but to your point, he's fit to do it.
Yeah,
But
exactly. Thank you. Anyway, y'all not gonna sit here and tell me Itachi's coming out that
Anyway,
fight.
so
Like third. And then another point, Itachi was in his. I mean, he was sick. I'll give you the sick. But the third Hokage was old. This nigga was on death's door. He was way past his prime. Way past his prime. And to your point, was it not stated that the third Hokage was still the strongest Kage of his time?
this is all speculation.
Wasn't it stated though?
Where's the facts?
I could have sworn it was stated.
Because the,
Fact checker.
the strongest shinobi in the world should have been able to stop the tail beast when it came to the village.
He had
Where was
somebody
he?
else to do it.
The strongest shinobi in the world should have been able to do something when Madara pulled up to the battlefield. All he did was spit 4 elements. That's it.
So you want to sit here and
Oh,
tell
I'm sorry.
me?
Multi shuriken shadow
So-
jutsu.
so-
Is that the best you got?
So
Multi shuriken
here's
shadow
my
jutsu.
thing. Here's my thing.
Is that the best you
Here's
got?
my thing.
now we end up.
Third Hokage went against
Because
a,
that jutsu is
did or did not.
Wasn't it, my guy?
Okay, so did or did he not, the third Hokage, go against one of the first Hokage's jutsus? Because last time I checked, that 1,000-arm motherfucker is the first Hokage jutsu. The same first Hokage jutsu who put the paws on motherfucking Madara
when did third Hokage go against the 1,000 hand?
when you remember the wood guy that wanted to be like the first Hokage, but didn't?
Yamato?
Remember Yamato? Remember he was captured, right? Remember he was wearing the Zetsu suit, right? And he had his body was getting taken over, right? And he pulled up on the battlefield on top of the statue with all the hands like this. Remember that? Who fought him? Third Hokage. Am I lying?
Okay, you got that.
Wasn't
You
that
got
the same jutsu that put the paws on a Nine Tails, all the Nine Tails, the fully powered Nine Tails with Madara's perfect Susanoo wearing as armor?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Where was Itachi fighting Kabuto?
Bro, you got the haymakers, both of y'all,
But,
man. I'm not
you
gonna
know,
lie.
but,
They
like
do,
I
they
said,
do,
but
they do.
if Itachi never uses genius
Hey, man.
to get out of that
All I'm saying
reanimation
is,
and shut it down,
Itachi needed help.
The war was over before it even started.
Yep.
We
Itachi-
was honestly just delaying death.
Itachi needed help
It was
from
just-
his
it was
younger
just a
brother
filler.
to fight the motherfucker with the giant snake coming out his
He
ass.
did not need his help. He did
Look
not
at
need
what
his help.
Kabuto looked like. You gonna see what I'm talking
Itachi
about?
did not need his help.
I remember that.
Yeah,
No, he did.
I do
he
not
did,
remember
he
that.
did. Itachi did not need his help.
Why he didn't? Because last time I
Sasuke
checked, they tag team.
Sasuke joined along. He ain't call Sasuke. He ain't call for help.
But he had
Itachi
it.
was pulling up.
But he had it.
1v1. He was
But he
going to
had it.
1v anybody.
But he had
It
it.
could have been okay. So this goes back to my point. How can you fault him? He didn't call Sasuke to come.
He didn't.
Sasuke
he didn't call
joined
for
him.
backup.
How can you fault him?
Backup just showed up.
Backup showed up.
That's crazy.
Just be so.
And
CJ,
backup showed up, and you know what? He said, "Hey, since I'm about to go out, let me at least have a bonding moment with this guy." And he said, "Hey, remember the session we did with the hog? Let's play with him.
And nigga gave him a whole lesson.
Let's play with him."
He did though, because the last time I checked, Kabuto was actually giving him that work until he got him in that Izanagi.
Oh gosh, man. Yeah, okay.
So he
this,
did?
This is Kabuto. This Kabuto Sasuke. This is his favorite character. We're not gonna go down that lane. We're not gonna go down that lane.
That's your favorite
Because it don't
character?
matter. Because it don't matter. It don't matter who gave who the pause. At the end of the day, who won the battle?
Yeah.
Who won the battle?
Thank you.
So I
Because
hope.
last time I checked, Kabuto's still alive. Where Itachi at?
So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, this session of the back and forth of Nixon and CJ. If CJ brought you to his side,
I doubt it.
let
It's
us
too many.
know.
It's too many Itachi
But if you on
diehards,
Nixon's
bro.
side with the Itachi, let us know as well too in the comments.
I'm
man.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna
hold
lie.
up, Ty, being
Go ahead,
being
Ty.
a neutral party, not even
True.
an Itachi fan, not against Itachi, not with Itachi. Who do you think had more points?
No love lost against Itachi though. I think overall, CJ has stronger points. I'm not gonna lie. I think I get a lot of your arguments and I see where you're coming from, but a lot of the times I feel like you defaulted to, well, it's just not written in the story. And I feel like that's a weak argument, man. I feel like that's a disservice to the defense of Itachi on that front a little bit. Because you're basically admitting, oh yeah, you're right. If he was written differently, it would be different. And I'm like, okay, but then
Yeah, but I
that
also
means
felt-
his point's kind of valid.
I
But
felt
there's the
first
thing.
one-
If Itachi never got the chance, how can you fault him?
No, but that's the thing that I'm saying, though. If he didn't get the chance, then you're saying, oh, you're right. He isn't as intelligent because he was never written to be as intelligent. You're essentially conceding the point.
No. His intelligence part was on display. And you mentioned it just happened to be a countermeasurement that was beyond his control.
Yeah.
I'm talking about his
For
power.
that instant.
No, of course.
If he didn't get a chance to be powerful, how can we say he's not powerful?
No, again, I'm not talking about the individual points you guys made. There's points I agree with you, points I agree with TJ, but I'm saying overall, in the terms of the argumentation, the debates, the decorum between the arguments when we were going back and forth there, I think CJ was more consistently on the offensive and had you guys on the back foot a little bit more often than vice
All right,
versa.
here's what I'll say though. The only points that I'll give CJ is his plans didn't succeed all the time. But as far as being a genius and very intelligent, he was regarded that among everyone in the show.
No, of course.
Yes, hold on. Yes,
Yeah.
fans hype him up more than they need to, for sure. I agree with that. But to say he is an idiot and he's not as...
I didn't say he was an idiot. I just said he's
Should I
not
run-
as smart
should I
as
run
how
the audio
people.
back?
I say he is not as smart as people make him out to be. And to that point, let's look at someone like Chopper's father. Very smart guy.
Dr. Hero look.
Everything he did failed. Everything he did. Is he a good doctor? Do you say he's a good doctor? You think Chopper's dad was a good doctor, Rico? I know Nick said you don't watch One Piece.
That's
you think
extreme, though. To compare Chopper's dad
he was
to
intelligent?
Itachi? No, bro. Come on, fam.
He
No, I'm not
failed
giving you that
every-
one. I'm not.
Did he not
He
fail
wasn't
at
even
every
strong.
experiment he tried?
Itachi had plenty of different things.
But he was
didn't even-
smart.
Hold on.
I don't know about that part.
But is he a good doctor?
No. They viewed him as a joke. No. That's different.
That's how I see
No,
Itachi.
wait. No. That's different. That's someone who's in a group of all doctors. He viewed himself as he's the smart guy and everything, and he could do this. All the other doctors viewed him as a joke, except for Chopper. Chopper was the only one that looked. Everyone around Itachi viewed him as a genius. He was appointed leader amongst so many different teams. Bro, Danzo trusted him enough to send him over there to go kill his whole clan, fam.
Whoa. Time out. That's not true. That's not what happened. What happened was they gave him a choice. Danzo definitely wanted the clan wiped out, don't get me wrong. But they gave him a choice. They said, if you don't do it, someone else is going to do it. They was just like, what do you want to do? And the third Hokage specifically told Itachi, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. And he still said, fuck it, I'm going to do it.
He still was appointed though. They still had to ask him.
Yeah, but
before
I think-
no. They still had to ask him before they went to that second guy. Yes or no?
Yeah, but I think that was a respect
Yeah, that's
thing.
not
They were like, hey,
respect.
this is your people, so I'm going to give you the kind of first say-so.
Yeah.
I
But still-
don't necessarily think that was a
Ty,
strength thing. I'm not saying that it wasn't
but there's
partially.
multiple things that Itachi has done
Yeah.
in his youth days. surpassing everybody to the point where teachers couldn't even teach him anymore because he caught up everything.
Yeah, of
he
course.
outpaced everybody.
But
and everything.
plenty of people
But
peak in
that's
middle
the
school.
difference comparing him to Chopper's doctor. Nobody viewed him as that.
Chopper's
He
father.
never made those accomplishments.
Exactly.
Is what I'm saying. Itachi did. So that's a bad comparison. That's
Hey,
just to show the
Itachi-
hatred he has for Itachi.
Nah,
Because he's
bro.
willing to go that low.
That's
To
what
compare
I'm
him to
saying.
someone that's a scrub.
Itachi,
He's biased. He's biased to say.
You're biased, fam.
failed every plan he tried to
But
put
he still
together.
made some good points.
Sasuke still got stronger, and he still ended up getting what Itachi
But that
wanted
was
him to get.
based on randomness. If you like you
Not
said,
randomness, bro.
It was
I didn't say
out
it
of
was
his
random.
control. It was out of his control. Things that Itachi did not plan for. That's how Sasuke got stronger. He
No,
found
he
out the
planned-
truth. He found out the truth about Itachi. Itachi didn't want him to find out the truth. So you can't give the credit to Itachi.
But I could give him the credit for putting him through the trauma because even if he
The
did find out the
trauma-
truth,
Okay.
it wouldn't have unlocked
Rico,
it. He needed
Rico,
the trauma.
Every time Sasuke's eyes evolved, Itachi had nothing to do with it. Sasuke eye evolved when he went against Zabuza. Sasuke eye evolved again when he went against Orochimaru in the forest. Sasuke eye evolved again when he went against Naruto. Where was Itachi any of those times?
The motivation,
The motivation
Yeah.
of the hatred, I'll
the
give you that.
drive,
The pull.
the drive.
I'll give you
The
the
pull.
drive. I'll give you the drive.
But CJ,
at the end of the day, it was him almost dying against Zabuza that awakened the Sharingan from him. It was him almost dying against Orochimaru that awakened the Sharingan again. And it was him going against Naruto, his best friend, that awoken the Sharingan again. So how many times?
So CJ, but think about it though. If he never had the drive to train, he will find himself in a situation in those specific points of the whole manga. If he had never trained with that motivation and that drive, would he be strong enough to get there in the first place?
So
because he had one goal. You yourself said
His
as
whole
soon
life,
as
his whole life
was evolved around Itachi.
Yeah.
was one mission.
I understand that. And
As a
I'm
matter
not
of fact,
taking that away from you.
those were checkpoints.
I'm not taking that away from
Those
you.
were
All I'm
checkpoints to
saying
see,
is,
okay, how far am I in this journey?
all I'm saying is, the times that I actually evolved, Itachi was not there. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he doesn't have the drive. Itachi gave him the
Okay.
drive
But he
to get
doesn't have
stronger.
to. But he doesn't have to be there though.
Okay. I have one question.
If the motivation to kill, if
If-
your whole life is based on killing one
Yeah.
dude, if you have that one purpose in your life, and you're willing to let nothing stop it, nothing, and you're doing all this training, you're doing all this, you're putting your body through this, your mind through this and that, and all these people come up, okay, you're right, Itachi was not there. He did not say, okay, it's time for you to get two tomies. There you go. It's time for you to get 3. There's 3.
go. It's a fact.
He didn't sit there and do that. But he doesn't have to. It was the rigorous training that got him there. And the
Itachi
training
lit-
was motivated on one thing. Itachi.
Itachi lived rent free in his mind. Okay.
Yes.
He was the man on the wall
He had
that he knew
He had real
he had
estate.
some rats.
He had real estate.
Yeah.
He had mad real estate.
I'll give you that.
But no.
Everything
Wait.
Itachi
Here's
did.
my- So camera died. CJ forgot what topic he was last on.
I was just saying some shit.
Yeah, he was. But I think my question was to you was if Sasuke had just found out just the truth, would that be enough to unlock his Mangekyo Sharingan?
I don't think so.
Okay, so like we said earlier, both things played a part.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you're giving Itachi credit to things that he had no hand in. That's all.
No, I'm not giving him that credit. I'm saying him putting Sasuke through the traumatized and then Sasuke finding out the truth played
Still
a
had
part.
merit.
Yes, it still had merit. You need that first part for it to happen.
Fact check.
Understood.
Yes,
Understood.
and I think the part you were talking about was just Itachi, which is
did he say?
Sasuke going through a bunch of shit.
We'll go over it after. Because regardless, at the end of the day, it was a good debate. Great points all around. We got our fact checker, Rico, over here doing a good
was
job
checking.
keeping us on the straight and narrow here. But in the comments there, again, we want you guys to comment. Let us know what you thought. Let us know what your side of the debate is so that we can get some good engagement with y'all, all
No,
right?
for real, because CJ's out here wild and then
Oh, now I'm wild.
yeah.
You just had Tyreek sit here and say I gave the better debate.
At the end of the
Hey,
day,
man, I'm a professional CJ hater,
the
man.
end of the day,
So get on this guy here.
Itachi's top 10.
Let me know all the stuff you said wrong.
Itachi's top 10.
Top 10. But anyways, y'all check us out.
Top 10?
Yes,
He's
he
top
said what
10.
he said.
He's
Y'all
top
check-
10?
Oh
He's
my
top 10.
God.
I can name them to people right now. I can
No,
name people
no.
right now.
When
that
he come
watch
back in
Itachi.
town, we'll have this other conversation.
all right.
Well, anyways, y'all check us out.
Have a good night,
in
everyone.
the next episode. Make sure you're subscribing, following us at Freestyle Anime Podcast, and we'll see you again. Peace.
Peace.